Hello classical students, welcome to our listening practice video. This is to help you listen to your intervals, which will be tested in a quiz the first week of October. Let's start with our second. In this video we will cover seconds, thirds, fourths, and fifths. The second is the first two notes of the scale. Do, re, that's a second. Listen to these different seconds that I will play, high and low on the piano. You may hum along quietly when we take the quiz if that helps you. Listen to those first two notes played in different keys and identify them as seconds. That is a second. Do, re, that's a second. Again, feel free to sing or hum along. Do, re, that's a second. Do, re, that's a second. Let's make it a little harder by adding a third. Do, mi, that's a third. Do to mi sounds like the first part of our arpeggio or our chord. So use that to help you identify the third. Do, mi, that's a third. Now let's mix up seconds and thirds. Do, re, sounds like the first part of our scale. Do, mi sounds like the first part of our arpeggio. Okay, here we go. Think, what is this interval? And answer. It is a second. Hum the interval. That is a third. Listen. Do, mi, that's a third. Second or third? Hum it. Do, re, that's a second. Good. Let's move on to fourths and fifths. A fourth is do, fa, that's a fourth. I think the interval sounds like here comes the bride. If that helps you, feel free to hum the notes after I play them or sing them in your head. Let's listen to a few fourths in different keys. And one more. Now let's add a fifth. A fifth is the distance from do to so. Do, so, that's a fifth. Do you remember the song that we talked about that goes with the fifth? Do, so, that's a fifth. Now listen to the difference between a fourth and a fifth. Do, fa, that's a fourth. Do, fa, fa, fa. Do, so, that's a fifth. It's a little higher. Sounds like twinkle. All right, now let's check if you can tell the difference between a fourth and a fifth. Here we go. Feel free to hum. That's a fourth. What is the interval? That is a fifth. Let's do 3 more. Listen. What is the interval? It's a fourth. Here's another. What is the interval, a fourth or a fifth? It is a fourth. One more. What is the interval? It is a fifth. Good. Now let's mix all 4 intervals together. The second, third, fourth, and fifth. I will always play the sequence, the 2 notes, or the interval twice. Feel free to hum between the 2 times that I play. Sing the song in your head. Decide, second sounds like a scale. Third sounds like our arpeggio, the first 2 notes. Fourth sounds like Here Comes the Bride. Or fifth sounds like Twinkle. Are you ready? Here we go. Again. That's a second. That is a third. That is a fifth. That is a second. That is a fourth. Let's try 3 more. That is a third. That is a fourth. Last one. And that is a fifth. How did you do? If you need to, refresh the page and please replay this listening practice to help you be confident on our listening quiz. That concludes our classical school video. We'll see you next time. We're in class. Thanks from Mrs. Casey.